Charles.
I'm Marlene.
So we talked about the wife's role, the husband role. Now we're talking about them being joined together in their roles as one.
Oh, I'll read tonight.
Okay.
Ephesians chapter 5, verses 31 through 33. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. This is a profound mystery, but I'm talking about Christ and the church. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. What are your thoughts?
So looking at verse 31?
Verses 31.
So
Yeah.
I'm reading out of the New Living Translation, and with mine it says, as the scriptures say, a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, and the two are united into one. I talked about that earlier. And you said getting out of the house is not just, getting physically out of the house. It's about making that new family and making that new bond with your wife or your husband, and just having that bond of being a new family together. And also knowing that you are now one and no longer separate. That's very important, because I think a lot of people going to marriage still thinking
like what's mine is mine, what's yours is
Especially in our generation, I see that somewhat. But now I don't see it a whole lot, but sometimes I see it where people get into marriage, they still say, "Oh, that's mine, that's yours." And I think you gotta bring that together so you don't have that separation. That kind of adds a little bit of separation within the marriage. It may not be anything like
big,
major,
it can grow.
Yeah, it can grow into something major later on. Because then finances become an issue sometimes. Where you don't want to talk about the money. And then if y'all not talking about money and somebody's spending more than the other, or credit's going up. You got debt coming up and things like that. Y'all not discussing that. And then all of a sudden you see something come in the mail and it says, y'all both, now this one is going to say y'all both owe $10,000, even though she may have separately, or I may have separately. Even though she may have separately got that car on her own or something without, talking about it, it's still under both of you all, because y'all are married, y'all are one. So even though you might do something on your own, it's still, by law, they still consider it as one. So
and like you're saying, for 31, not just getting out the house, but knowing that you and your wife are one. And then the next part, it's a profound mystery. This is something that God intended husband and wife to be together, just like Christ in his church. Jesus' love, the body of Christ, is great. It's the greatest love, and that's what a husband, being the head of the family, should show that great love too. And then it also says here, for however each one of you also must love his wife. So the husband, you must love your wife, but also the wife, you have to respect your husband. You have to show love. But babe, what happens when they get married and they're not talking, they're not one, and they say, you know what, I don't love this person anymore.
Oh, they say they don't love the person anymore. You gotta think about why you fell in love with that person. I know when we got married, we always say we're not getting divorced, because we were like, it's really no point. And we always say there's no point in getting divorced, because if you didn't work it out with that person, that issue, whatever you may have, the same problem's gonna follow you into that next marriage or the next relationship you get into. So
now we're not saying if you got divorced is bad. Hey, everyone has their own story. For us though, it's not for us.
It's better to just work through any problems we have together, and just, so it's hard for me to kind of speak on it.
True.
From
That's something that we're not experienced. But if your experience have comments, please share. What do you do when you felt that you fell out of love with that person and you had to separate, you had to get divorced? What do you do? That's not something we can speak on, but we know Jesus' love, and that's something that we want to express to each other. So.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow, same time. God bless.
Good night. You got the light.
I got the light.